Oh, the humble Caesar salad, a green salad of romaine lettuce and croutons, dressed with, but not limited to, lemon juice, olive oil, eggs, anchovies, garlic, Dijon mustard, Parmesan cheese, and black pepper. With a name like Caesar salad, you'd think its origins were in ancient Rome, but it's actually named after an Italian immigrant who served it at his restaurant in Mexico. Although the original recipe didn't contain anchovies, it's pretty much a mainstay in modern takes on salad. To begin, we want to make our croutons, and that starts by hand tearing about 3 cups of your favorite country loaf. You want to hand tear it instead of using a knife to cut your croutons because this ensures varied texture eating experience and plenty of nooks and crannies for dressing to find its way into. And what salad but creative way to eat dressing? We're gonna drizzle a few tablespoons of olive oil and some salt. Put in an oven at 375 for 10 minutes or until you've croutonified your bread. Next, we're gonna separate the yolks from the whites. I've seen people use eggshells and strainers to perform this feat, but I've usually had the most success by using my hands. Simply crack an egg into the palm of your hand and open up your fingers ever so slightly to let the whites drain out, and you should be left with a yolk in your hand. Consuming raw egg yolk has an inherent risk of infection by salmonella. This could be mitigated by purchasing or making your own pasteurized eggs. The risk is quite small, but it does exist, and something to consider when making Caesar salad. Next, we'll be making a paste with a garlic clove and 6 anchovy fillets packed in oil. I bet many of you didn't even know there was anchovies in Caesar salad. It's one of those ingredients that if you just don't include, it just won't be as good. And I promise it's not going to taste fishy. It's just a convenient umami bomb. We're going to chop up the fillet and garlic, and then with the side of our knife and some salt to act as an abrasive, we're going to try to grind this down to a paste. How much of a paste is entirely up to you, but I'd shoot for as pasty as I could get. Transfer that paste into a large bowl. It's going to have to be a fairly large bowl because we're going to be doing a lot of whisking. We're going to be creating an emulsion. It's basically a fancy word for the blending of 2 liquids that don't normally like to be mixed. In this case, oil and lemon juice. We do that by adding oil to the acid, slow and steady. We introduce Dijon mustard into the dressing, both for the flavor and also due to the property of the mustard to aid in emulsions. Pro tip, because we'll be stirring our whisk and pouring our oil in slowly, we won't have a free hand to keep the bowl steady. I have yet to train my dog to be my assistant in the kitchen, but by using a kitchen towel to make a little hill for the bowl to rest in, you can now whisk away without needing to hold on to the bowl. After adding the anchovy garlic paste, we're going to add the juice of 1 lemon or 2 egg yolks and half a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Then, as stated earlier, we're going to slowly stream 2 tablespoons of olive oil and half a cup of your favorite neutral flavor oil like canola, while mixing until thick and glossy. Whisk in 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese and adjust seasoning until you love it. Finally, we get to bring it all together. Place some romaine lettuce into a bowl along with the croutons you painstakingly made and toss with the dressing. We're looking to coat every piece of the lettuce and crouton, so don't be shy and really get in there. Every bad salad I've ever had was either because the dressing wasn't uniformly distributed or the greens weren't properly washed and dried. Wet leaves prevent the dressing from clinging, which leads to a less than satisfactory experience. As long as you make sure the greens are dry and your dressing tastes good, then you've already made an excellent salad. All that needs to be done to finish your Caesar salad is to shave off some Parmesan cheese onto the top of that dish. A little molehill of grated Parmesan cheese might look impressive, but it just gets clumpy. Instead, use a vegetable peeler to thinly shave a modest amount on top for a salty burst of flavor in between bites. If planning on serving with some protein, now's the time to put it on top. I can't say no to some chicken breast, but a nice fillet of salmon goes great with this dish too. If you liked this video, please hit like and subscribe. And if you have a dish that you want me to try next, leave a comment below. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I like that.